Guys, my friend Naun, she brought me some stuff. Oh my god, I can't wait to see. Oh, look at that. She's so cute. Welcome to Korea, Ashley. Oh, so cute. So someone just dropped off a package. I wonder if it's the care package that the city usually sends out. Like, it's just packaged in this box, like no address whatsoever, so I'm assuming it's mine. Okay, so I just opened it and there's just a bunch of, wow, food in here. Look at all this. Holy crap. So I got some dumplings. This one is rib and this one is shrimp. And then I also got a soup. It's a bean sprout, kimchi, squid, spicy soup. So I'm already 5 days away from getting out of quarantine and I just got the quarantine package. You're supposed to get this maybe a couple days after your arrival, and also you can get this when you get your quarantine test, but I mean your COVID test. But apparently I didn't receive this at all, and so I had to call my officer and tell her that I didn't get any of this stuff. Got some KF80 masks, perfect. This is what I needed. This is disinfectant spray, basically. I needed some of that because my place is getting a little nasty. Hand fresh gel, oh, hand sanitizer, lemon flavor. Oh, and then here's the hazmat bags. I'm supposed to place all of my trash in these hazmat bags, but I only got one. I have a ton of trash over there and it's still full and I only got one. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to put everything in this bag. I'm gonna have to consolidate. This is gonna be my meal. We got some bulgogi tteokbokki, and then look at this presentation, guys. Look at this. Just a bunch of side dishes with some bulgogi. This is some, I think, some squid, and then we have some little side dishes. Look how nice this is. Such good presentation. Welcome to South Korea. If you're old here, welcome to South Korea as well. I kind of moved, so here we are. Today is my last day of quarantine. I get out at noon today and I'm so excited. Honestly, quarantine wasn't that bad for me because I did pick a space where it had a lot of room, very comfortable, a lot of amenities. It really depends on your visa. So if you have a short-term visa, which is 90 days and only 90 days stay, then you have to go into a government facility, and there are a ton of vlogs about that. But if you do have a long-term visa, which I do, you can pick an Airbnb, or even if you have a place to stay already for the however many long months that you're going to be here, that works as well. So I'm going to walk you through my place, and then I'm going to tell you guys a few tips on what to look out for in a quarantine Airbnb. All right, guys, so when we walk into the left, have just a little closet space for a bunch of my extra stuff. Got my masks in there. Got a little shoe area as well. This is where I put my trash. I like to have my trash over by the doorway so it doesn't smell up the rest of my room. So once you walk in, go to the right, and the bathroom is in here. You can see I have a sink. I have a pretty big mirror, but it is pretty close to the toilet, which is something I don't really prefer. And then back here is the shower. The shower is actually pretty nice. It even has a rain option. And then over here is the washing machine. I definitely suggest having a washing machine if you're going to find an Airbnb because say if you want to work out or you just sweat through your clothes a lot or you just like doing laundry, you have something to do. You do have a stove right up here as well. So if you want to reheat things, you can do that. Mine came with the kettle, but mine didn't come with the pot. So I had to get that from a friend. But this is a really nice sink area. The only thing is that they didn't provide hand soap, but they only provided dishwashing liquid. So I wish they had hand soap, but I mean, it's kind of the same thing, so it doesn't really matter. And then you have some extra stuff up here. Like I said, I got the pot from my friend. And I also recommend keeping all of the materials that you get from delivery, all the to-go containers, because if you don't finish your food, you can easily just pack it away. And then down here, I did receive some cleaning supplies. And then over here, we've got some actual hidden elements. I do recommend getting a microwave to heat up your food, reheat your food anyways. For drying the laundry, this is really neat, but they have a little drying rack built in here. So it's really nice to dry your clothes and then put it away easily. And then these are just some random drawer units. This is the fridge, so it's actually pretty hidden. It's not too obnoxious. This is where I keep all my food. Of course, you're definitely going to want a fridge to keep your food, your consumables. Oh, this is one problem. It doesn't close all the way because you have to push the drying rack to the side so it can fully close. And then I also have a freezer in here. They just have water in it, basically. I suggest stocking up on water for sure. And then what I did in here actually is this is where my food scraps are. So I freeze it because I don't want it to smell up my entire apartment. So I definitely recommend looking for a freezer so you can freeze your food scraps and then throw it away later so it doesn't stink up. And then to the right, you have your little, I guess your living area. It's pretty spacious, so I was able to work out. I think my only issue was the fact that, first of all, this couch is way too big. I don't need that much of couch. I could have had a desk area. That would be great. Another thing is that, look at this table. Look how small it is. Like, I cannot sit here without breaking my back or sitting on the floor and breaking my back as well because the table is as high as the seat. So what I have to do is sit on the floor, or I just have to bend over when I'm sitting on this chair. So my back is having a little bit of problems because I don't have a proper seating area to sit and do homework. So after that, you come into the bedroom area. What's also really cool is that there's a sliding door. So it separates your bedroom from the kitchen, which is really nice because if you're cooking, you don't want all that smell to go in there while you're cooking. But the one downside is that the only window that you have is over by your bed. So if you want to air out your room after cooking, it's gonna have to come through your bed anyways. So that's kind of a flaw that I found as well. This is my bed. It was pretty comfortable, but the bed is very, very springy and it's a bit hard. So if you're not used to that, I definitely would recommend asking about the bed situation. I also just didn't need this big of a bed. I believe this is a queen or a double, but I really, you know, just one person, I didn't need it. It would be great for a couple though. And then you come over here and there's a closet in here. I can get it open. There we go. Oops, that was aggressive. So I can just store my luggage in here. There's some extra sheets back there and some hangers so I can dry my clothes as well. This was a very nice section to have so my suitcases weren't outside and all over the place. And then here is my view. It's not that pretty. It's mostly just construction, but yeah, it's nice to look at. And what's really cute is that my friend actually lives over here, so we can kind of see each other, but kind of not. So my favorite feature about this apartment is actually the windows. So if you open up, it's double paned. So you have one section, and then you open up the next section, which actually you can smell the outside air and hear all the construction. So once you close both of these, it blocks out the heat and it also blocks out the sound. So it's really, really soundproof. It's really nice, but it also lets you see the outside without, you know, getting all the heat, getting all the noise. I really like this aspect of the room. To mention, there is air conditioning already provided, and then there's an air purifier because I do have someone who smokes. I think they're around me somewhere, and they smoke and it smells, so I'm able to turn this on. But air conditioning, beautiful, love it. My Korean friend, she just dropped off some snacks. She's so cute. I love her. But yeah, this is basically my Airbnb quarantine space. Overall, I had a pretty comfortable stay. Some things could have been better, but I think this worked out way better than having to be forced to go to a hotel room and pay for food that I didn't want to eat, etc., etc., etc. So yeah. So that was my Airbnb. Overall, 2 weeks here went by pretty fast because I felt pretty comfortable. At the beginning, I was a little uncomfortable because of the high altitude, but I got used to that pretty quickly. So basically all I did in quarantine was I did homework because I did start the semester. I worked out, I learned some Korean. I also started on my TEFL, which is my teaching English certification. So after I graduate, I do want to teach English to little kids. So I was working on that. Also catching up on some K-dramas because a lot of people noticed that I was leaving for South Korea and they were like, oh my god, you have to go watch K-dramas. But honestly, I don't really watch K-dramas. It's not really my cup of tea. I'm actually watching right now It's Okay to Not Be Okay, so I'm giving that a shot. I'm liking it so far. There's some points where I'm just like, this is a little too dragged out, but so far overall it's good, so I'll be giving K-dramas a chance. I think a lot of people are definitely struggling with trying to find things to do, but I found a lot of things to do and I'm very, very happy because 2 weeks did not really feel like 2 weeks. It maybe felt like a week. So if you have a lot of things to do, then you'll definitely pass time way more. So just keep that in mind. All right, well, I think I went over what I wanted to go over. As of course, if you guys have any questions, I will gladly answer them, but just keep in mind, I am not the embassy, I am not the government, so I do not have every single answer, but I do know enough where I can help you guys out. But yeah, I'm going to go get dressed and I'm going to wait until the clock strikes noon so I can go out, I can hang out with my friends, and I can move into my dormitory after how many weeks? Oh my gosh. Go eat some good food, go just sit on the grass and enjoy the outside. So I will see you guys in a few hours. All right, I am ready to go. Here's the fit for today. It's just very, very simple. We got a white crop top, got a black cropped camisole layered underneath. We got a thrifted belt with a beautiful buckle detail. And then I just got my mom jeans on because, you know, they make me look skinny. So this is today's outfit. Very simple, very cute, and then I'm just going to be wearing my Adidas, keep it nice and simple. I think it's gonna rain today or tonight, so I'll have to bring an umbrella. But first day out, I'm so excited. I have half an hour left. Woo! It's happening! Oh my god. Ah. Extra kick. We're outside. Holy crap. Feels so nice to walk. Oh my god.